So I'm going to talk real quick and show you how to get your LED sign, the acrylic portion of it, designed in Fusion 360 and then brought into Coreldraw, so that we can move on to the next steps. That'll be another video just about Coreldraw. So I've got the LED sign specification sheet open. It's linked in the directions right here, so you should be able to just follow that link. The really important parts are like the bottom half of this drawing that's kind of below my cursor here. Because this radius right here, this little U-shaped cutout, that fits over the LED, and that's pretty important. These little tabs that kind of stick down, they stick down into the base, and that's what keeps it from falling over, it holds it up. Other than that, as long as the bottom half of your bottom third of your sign looks close to that, you're okay. I really don't care what you do with the top, as long as you keep it within a reasonable amount of size. If you plan on using like maybe two LEDs, then you're gonna have to have this like, copied over, to the right or to the left. So let's go into Fusion, and you can see here I've got my LED sign that I use for the drawing. If I just open my sketch, you can see where I got all those measurements. Okay, as long as the bottom half looks like this, make the top half look whatever you want. Square, you can make it look like a tombstone. You could put stars and hearts and shapes, all kinds of stuff, kind of whatever you want up there. But here's how you get this from Fusion into Coreldraw. You're gonna find that sketch, whatever sketch it was that you did all of this before you extruded it. Right click on the sketch and save as a DXF file. Make sure you put it somewhere where you know where it is on the computer. I'm just going to use the desktop for this. And I'm going to use LED example as the name. I would make sure it was your name. You put your initials in it or something. Make sure it's a DXF file. And I've saved it. Okay. From here, we're going to go over to a new program called Coreldraw, which you can't see because I didn't make the window big enough on this. But okay, now we're in Coreldraw. And this user interface, it's similar to Fusion, but not quite, because this is only a two-dimensional drawing program. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that DXF file, import it into here, and then you're going to put your artwork, your graphics on top of it that you're going to laser etch. So inside of here, depending on which laser you're working on, this is your page size. If it's the laser downstairs in the tech area, this is fine, 32 by 20. If you make a new file and it says, what are the dimensions? Change it to 24 by 18. And you'll see that is the size of the vector grid in the laser in C247. So as long as whatever you do fits on there, we can make it work on the laser upstairs in C247. So I'm going to right click, go to import. So once you go to import, this box will pop up, and I'm going to go to my desktop and find that file, LED example. And just whatever units come in, make sure that your original size and your new size are close. Sometimes metric is checked off and it's really, really small. And I'm just going to drop it kind of anywhere. Now you'll see it came in upside down. Not a big deal. I can rotate right here. And I'm good. Okay. It's very important that you don't do that. Don't make this thing any different size than what it was when you came in. Control Z undoes things. Here's why. You drew this in Fusion to very specific dimensions, and they came over in those very specific dimensions. Okay, this bottom part here. If you stretch this out at all by grabbing one of these little sliding bars, that probably won't make a difference. But if you did this and made it wider, or you made the whole thing bigger, that would be a problem because it wouldn't fit in your base. So, and I'll just go ahead and you can also undo and redo up at the top there. I'm going to make sure that my artwork that I want cut out. So this is the portion that the laser is going to actually follow this line and cut this out of a piece of acrylic. That needs to be set to something called the hairline. And it is, so we're good. And then I'll end the video with that, because I'm going to do the Coreldraw on a different video before we get into bringing in artwork and all that other kind of stuff. So once you're here, make sure you save your work, and Again, save it somewhere where you know where it is, because you may not finish this in one class period. You may have to come back to it. All right. Good luck with this, and thanks for watching.